Hey, this is Mike with 5-Minute Guide. This video is going to show you how you can connect two custom content types based on a specific field. So what I mean by that is right here on this page I have just a list of agendas running down the line. This is a website I'm working on for a town. They have a lot of different boards. Each board has its own page with agendas and minutes. So agendas is a custom content type that I've created. Minutes is a custom content type that I've created. And both of them have a custom field relating to the date. I want WordPress to run a list of all the agendas that have been posted. And then within each agenda, it's going to give me the title and the button to link to the agenda. But then I want it to look and see if there's any minutes, which is a totally different post type. But I want it to look and see if there's any minutes that have a matching date from that agenda. So let's take a look at the code, and I'll show you how this works. This actually took me quite a bit of research. I'm fairly new to the PHP world and to the WordPress world. In fact, I just recently finished learning a lot through Team Treehouse, which is a great program. If you have a chance, I'd totally recommend checking it out. In fact, I'm going to put a link in the description here. That's where I learned all about custom content types and the WordPress loop and everything like that. Then what I wanted to do here, I had to do some research on my own to really figure out. So what we have here is a custom loop. I've redesigned the WP query to look for specifically the content type or the post type of agendas, and then documents, which shares the same custom fields. So mostly I'm concerned about agendas because there's only a few boards that don't use those. So here we have our HTML that tells us what to do with each agenda. So for every agenda that WordPress finds, it's going to make a little link and the title. And you'll see we've got fields like the title, and then we've got fields like the field, agenda_PHP. If you're familiar with custom content and custom fields, for any custom field, you use the field, and then you enter the name of the field here. So we've got that all set up. That's pretty straightforward. But then we want WordPress to look and see if there's any minutes out there that match the date of the agendas. So in order to do that, we'll run another loop, and this loop will include the post type minutes. And now we want to look at the meta key of minutes meeting date. So it's going to look specifically at the custom field called minutes meeting date. But then the meta value, we can't use the field minutes meeting date or agenda meeting date to match it to the agenda here. So we need to set a variable, and that variable I called minute date. So you'll look up here where I set minute date, and it equals get_field agenda meeting date. This was one of the biggest obstacles for me. I didn't know that get_field existed. So I was trying to use the field just like I would as if I was trying to post this on the page. But if you want to assign this to a variable, change it to get_field and then enter the name of your custom field. It can be any custom field that you've already created. So now if the agenda is from July 1st, it will change this variable to July 1st. Now in our loop, it will look at the meta key minutes meeting date and look specifically for anything with the value of July 1st in the meeting date. Then we just simply enter our code to say what to do with those files. So we have a link to the field, not get field now, but the field, the minutes file, and that's it. That's all I needed was just that link. But that's how you can link that content together. All right, so that's pretty much all you have to do. You start your initial loop of your custom content type. Then where you need it, you create a new loop. Before you create the loop, make sure you create a variable. Assign the variable the value of get field and then whatever field from the original post type you're trying to match. Then as you begin the loop, set the meta key to the meta key for the new post type that you're trying to match. Then assign it the variable that's holding the meta key from the original post type. All right, so that's it. It's actually pretty simple and shouldn't have taken me 4 hours to figure out, but it did. Hopefully it's not going to take you that long. So if you have any questions about this, shoot me a comment in the comments section. Like I said, I'm kind of new to this stuff, so I'll do my best, but no guarantees I'll be able to get you amazing answers. Other than that, please subscribe, share with your friends if it's been helpful to you, and I'll see you next time.